Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. We have the hot seat match for the gold division. We have Chris Byers and Irina Chmil. It's Chris Byers breaking now versus Vernon Joe and Kathy Stanley. Chris Byers has a Fargo rating of 713. Irina 282. So the two of them averaged 498. Vernon Joe is 540. Kathy 461. So their average is 501. So Fargo rate says this should be a pretty close match. Although I will say that Irina's Fargo rate has a very low robustness, so that 282 is most likely going to be in flux. I can't say if it's going to go up or down, but it's probably going to be moving around a bit.
Pardon me.
Hi.
Hi.
Carla G. I have not seen Carla. She's probably here somewhere, but I have not seen her.
Alrighty. Hi.
Howdy. So we are playing some CSI Rules 8-ball,
Woohoo.
Scotch doubles.
We are? I
Yeah.
didn't bring my cue. How are we playing?
Well, we're going to play vicariously through the players in front of us here, I guess.
Through everybody else?
Yeah. So CSI Rules, alternate break, rack your own. When I say rack your own, I mean your team racks for your own team, so
Yeah.
you don't have to break the balls that you rack. You can have your partner break them. Call ball in pocket.
Yeah.
How it gets there doesn't matter. It's always open after the break. Groups are not established until you legally pocket a ball after the break, even if you make something on the break. 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. The incoming player has the option to spot the 8 and shoot, or rack them up and break. If you're shooting at the 8 and scratch, that's not a loss of game as long as the 8 is still on the table. It's just a ball and hand foul. If you make the 8 and scratch, or make the 8 in the wrong pocket, that is a loss of game. So those are CSI Rules 8-ball, which is probably pretty familiar to most of you.
I know the rules.
Excellent. So I can stop explaining them?
No,
You're all caught up now?
No, you got to let everybody else know what they
Oh,
are.
okay. All right, this is Irina at the table. And
Just missed that. So,
yeah, I thought they were going to break and run those. All right, brings Vernon Joe to the table.
All right,
Nah.
mini 21, bracket is now up. It is a 400, mini 21. Sign up for 400. Check and make sure that's not your bracket. Score sheets are in the
Yeah,
hole.
looking at solids. Yeah, start with the 3, roll forward, and then I guess the 7 next, then from the 7 to the 1. Then from the 1, that can get you back over to the 5, 4, and 6. As one possibility. I don't know if that's the best possibility.
no.
Well, that was because someone was standing in front of the camera. Or your YouTube playback keeps switching into low quality mode.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't really noticed it here, so maybe it's just your YouTube playback is switching into low quality mode there, Daniel. Might want to check that. But it could be on our end. The cameras are currently in autofocus mode, so it could be when people step in front of them.
Yeah.
All right, brings Chris Byers to the table, shooting at stripes.
Cut the 10 in the side and roll up for his partner for that 12 ball again.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's got her nice line there. She can follow to the end rail and back out for the 13.
Yep.
She would like to follow to the rail and back to the from our view the right hand side of the 6 ball so that he has the angle to just be able to float up for the 8.
Ooh. All right, well, he's got some work to do here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes, you know, it's okay to like bump the ball towards the pocket, like it's going to nudge the 8, but in the case of the 8 ball, you don't want to nudge it over because you don't want to nudge it into the pocket.
Yeah, no, definitely don't want to do that.
So he's in a little bit of a predicament.
He's looking to see where that tangent line's going. It's going right at the rail. Just it might come off and just rub it, but you can hook yourself. Yeah. You just got to go for it and hope you get her there. He was trying so hard to control it, he ended up missing the 13.
And he's going to get the short end of this stick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Vernon. He's going to be playing you safe. You better believe that.
And I thought he might shoot one of the other ones for safety because from here, you know, that's a makeable shot rail first.
Quit looking like you enjoy it. No, we do. Because I know you on this for a while, and I am very fucking happy. You know how happy I am for you guys.
500, mini 22.
Dymel is happy for us.
Uh-huh. Yes, she is. She could hardly contain herself.
Mm-hmm.
Or her language.
Yeah, that's okay. You just got to bleep every once in a while. No big deal.
All right, we got Kathy at the table. Yeah, start with the 4 ball. If you miss the 4, that's definitely not going to be an easy shot on the 13 that you leave.
I have been here. She's letting Vernon control the match. She's done this. This is like the second or third time they've played Scotch together, and she allowed him to control her before, and it did not end well. Yeah, Cassie's a decent shooter, and she's really been working on her game.
Yeah, it seemed like that back cut on 1 that I don't know. I don't care for that shot. I thought the 4 was a better shot there, but you know, I'm not at the table.
Mm-hmm. But she hasn't left Chris a whole lot. He can see. Can you see this? The banquet, or is he having to kick at it? He called the this bottom right hand corner.
Looks like you can see it to bank it.
And if he can, this is just going to be straight back up, and the cue ball is going to roll right down here for the A ball.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a pocket, one more in pocket speed. Oh.
Yeah, before the match started, he was practicing some banks, and he was missing them short, so he's still missing them short. Maybe he doesn't play a lot on diamond tables?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right. She's actually perfect on this 5 ball. Shoot the 5 off the 13 to break it out. I mean, she's straight in on it. I mean, the distance makes it a more difficult shot. I mean, if the 5 ball and the cue ball were both a foot closer to that 13, you wouldn't even think about it. You just do it. From this distance, it's not quite the same.
Can she see this?
She's down on it like she can see it.
I'd want somebody to watch this.
I think Chris just said the same thing. No?
No.
I thought I heard him say he wanted to, but I have headset on. I can't tell.
Then he's not allowed to walk over to the side like he just did there. You're not allowed to walk over and look at angles and stuff like that. You're supposed to talk to him from your chair.
And the fact that he wasn't sitting in a chair has nothing to do with it. He should have been sitting in a chair.
Yeah, you're supposed to. The rules actually say you're supposed to be sitting in your chair.
Mm-hmm.
It is in the rule book, ladies and gentlemen.
To the tournament desk. Tamara Conover. You have lost something. Please come to the tournament desk. And remaining number 23 is now online. Remaining number 23. This is a 400. Is online.
Mini tournament number 23.
Yep.
I got some minis going.
Yeah, Kenny and Brett Baker all over it.
Yeah, that 5 ball is just it's blocking the kick at the 13 just a little too much.
Yeah, she's swerving it a little bit, it looks like.
Tie up to 6.
Nope. And it's
Left it funny though because
No, it's Vernon's shot. He can shoot the 6 now and kind of draw off of the 13 to the rail and back out for the 5. You got to get angle, because you got to get down table. I don't like shooting the 5.
the 5 doesn't do you a whole lot of good.
No, what do you get for doing this?
I mean, you got to come back for the 4, and then from the 4 to the 6, probably. He's
He
just playing safe.
miscued, but he miscued. He was, but yeah, he ended up nice and safe. He was aiming at the other side of that ball. Kick it in, Chris.
Well, then that was a good miscue.
Yeah, he can hit with this with some bottom, so when it comes off of the 13, it starts to head back down table.
Yeah, if he hits this in such a way that actually makes the kick shot, yeah, the cue ball will be going up table towards the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Lawson, getting tired of calling your name. Tim Lawson, table 54. You're on the clock.
You're on the clock.
Simeon Brown, table 66.
Yeah, he put some speed on that because he wanted the cue ball to go back up table for the 8.
Yeah, he ended up hitting the 13 full, so it didn't slide off of it.
All right, Kathy Stanley to the table.
Slide up around there.
And this is pretty good.
Yeah. It's serviceable.
Yeah. The problem is, going forward, he's probably going to have to draw this to the rail and back down. I don't think he has the go forward angle.
That looks like the 8's in the way for
Right.
it. Even with that straighten 'em up English, it looks like the 8 ball's in the way.
So fortunately, there's more than one way, so you can use the back 'em up English with some spin 'em down the rail English.
Oh, you're getting fancy with these terminologies.
Or just draw it to the rail with a little bit of right spin. Or a lot, if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Vernon's going to try and miss the 8.
Well, maybe he has the angle for this. It just looked like it was in the way. And
He just missed it. Well, he's got his partner a shot. So, buddy, there is actually a very wide range in just the 4 players that we have playing here on this table right now.
Yeah, ranging in Frogger ratings from 713 to 282.
Yeah. Chris Byers is one of the highest ranked players in the Pacific Northwest. Kathy is a little above median of the women. Vernon Joe was at one point, from what I'm told, one of the best bar table 8-ball players up here years ago. And then it's Irina. Irina is a beginner player. Kathy's aiming this up with a whole lot of high. Well, she wants that 13 to go.
Yeah, go in, drop.
There's a little love for you.
Yeah, nice lucky roll there.
I need to get a result for the mini tournament match on table 73.
I won.
Darren Maybrook or Sean Ray.
If it was the finals, I won.
Yeah, people online, they can't hear it. They can't hear the loudspeaker.
I know.
They hear something but can't understand it probably.
Yeah. Asking who won a match. They need a result for a match.
Not just a match. They were asking who won a tournament, the mini tournament.
The mini tournament, yeah.
So I said,
that was me.
I won.
Oh,
Nice shot.
did she call that? I guess so.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I'm thinking that 282 Fargo rating might not be entirely accurate for Irina.
I mean, I just saw her and Chris give a little smooch after that shot, so I'm thinking,
So he might be coaching her a little?
he might be coaching her just a wee bit.
So.
Might be educating her.
Of course, people always thought that about us, but...
But they
nope.
thought I was teaching you?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why your games come down?
Oh, hey, we have sponsors.
Yes, we do. We have sponsors. If you can't play Jam Up, you should just wear Jam Up. Fake it till you make it.
There you go.
Here's your sign. No, that's not it. I can't believe she banked that ball in. And didn't scratch.
Fired it in. Rocketed that ball in.
Rocketed it to sleep.
Affirmative. Where's that magic? We need a magic rack over here.
Yeah, they've been having people have been using a regular rack and then having a little bit of trouble racking on this table too. They probably need to be cleaned tonight.
Joe Chun to table 48. Joe Chun, table 48.
The guy's like 100 years old. Give him a minute. Joe Chun. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Unless you,
Piss him off.
unless you play him on the pool table, then he's not nice. Try break.
Yep.
All right, bring Chris Byers to the table.
Matt gets to make the first choice of what they want. You want to let your better player do that, especially when you've got a gap of almost 500 in the 450 in the Fargo rate. The gap between their Fargo rate's almost what my Fargo rate is.
Yeah, you don't see two Scotch doubles players with that huge of a gap.
Man, I wonder if maybe for these lower divisions with the Scotch, have a cutoff limit for what your max can be.
Yeah, you have the cutoff for the combined, but also no one player can be over a certain amount. Also,
yeah, because it's like the elite division. If you got you're 625 and above, you shouldn't be able to play in a gold division Scotch doubles, in my opinion. But I don't make the rules. But maybe that's something for them to look at.
I don't know, but then that turns it into like a pro-am. So you got like a pro with a beginner.
Yeah, well, and that's exactly what we have going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Chris actually won the amateur 9-ball event at the SBX last year. He does
Right on, Chris.
Yeah, he does really well in the California tour that they got. The guy won out there. The West Coast Swing. He did good in some of those tournaments and stuff.
And we called Irina a beginner, but that's probably not accurate. I don't think she's a beginner. She actually showed that she can make some shots. So I'm sure she's been playing a while. She just doesn't really have an established Fargo rate.
Yeah.
And the Fargo rate that she does have was pretty low.
Yeah, that's a beginner pool player rating.
Yeah.
In the 200s. But yeah, she didn't have any problem. And didn't look, when she was warming up, pocketing balls, and she fires that bank in. Cassie's shooting this one ball. I think she is. Just rattled it out of the hole a little bit. Those cameras, see, you had to go and put that third camera on this table.
So what's your theory about cameras?
Every camera you put on the table is like adding a shim to the pockets.
And how many cameras do we have pointed at this table?
3.
So this table has become triple shimmed.
Triple shim diamond.
Like it wasn't tight enough already. You had to go and add 3 extra shims to it.
Yep.
Because we added 3 cameras. But they don't know there's 3 cameras. They only see 2 of them.
Yeah.
So it's only like maybe double shimmed.
No. No. Those ones scare me. I don't know what flavor would be that color.
And the flavor doesn't have to match the color.
Maybe it's blue cotton candy. That's a nice shot. She hit that gap perfect for him to get the 12 and just pop out a little bit for the 10 next.
Yeah, that's perfect.
He's got her jacked up.
Yeah, why does he keep leaving her jacked up?
What's wrong with him? You know, not everybody's 7 foot tall, Chris, and fingers that are a foot long to bridge up over balls. Good thing your partner's got a strong back to carry you. All 10.
Yep, held
Nice
it up
shot.
nicely. Shoot this 11. Come. Yeah, this one. Draw it back and forth.
Try to come between the 2-6 and miss the side pockets.
Yeah. I mean, you could go forward 3 rails. It's just it looked like, you might brush the 1 on the way by, which would really throw a monkey in the wrench.
He's going back and forth.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's nice. All she's got to do is make this ball, and he's got a shot.
The 8's next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't tell if that's too much angle or not to get to the 8. It's hard to tell from over here, from on the camera. How's it look in person?
Yeah, it's a little bit of angle, but she could spin it with some left English past the 2. Chris didn't like what she just called.
282 Fargo rate.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that.
No. They don't bank that ball in either.
But they definitely don't shoot this 14 up the corner with some left spin to push past the 2.
I do. Oh, wait,
Your Fargo rate isn't 282.
Oh.
Shoot this with some bottom right and draw it around 3 rails under the 1. All right, up the corner, hoping to miss the 2.
Yeah, see, Chris has got her loading it up with some left English. And it's straight in the hole. Can he?
Oh, he can cut this to the other side.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can he back cut this to the other side?
Although he might scratch in that upper right corner off the 3.
Can he bank it between the 4-5?
We've seen
Nope.
He's not been having good luck banking.
No.
He'd be better off trying to cut this.
Or, yeah, bank it between the 6-5
Yeah,
and
to the
at
upper
the
left
other
corner.
corner. Yeah.
All right, where did he call it?
I did not see. Yeah, he's going to bank it. I like that shot better. Especially if you can hit it with good speed, blocking the hole for, most of their balls. If you don't make it. That's in the heart. Nice shot, Chris.
Ooh. Nicely done.
Just avoiding the kiss with the coming back
Yeah.
across table with the cue ball. Very nice shot, Chris. 2 banks on the 8s. Puts team Byers and
Chmil.
up 2-0. We going to 4? Going to 4.
We're going to 4. Gold division goes to 4. Platinum division goes to 5. Double check that one more time. Make sure it is race to 4, but I'm pretty sure race to 4.
Yeah, it is. There's no handicapping.
No handicapping. Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, no handicapping. Race to 4. Yeah, there hasn't been yet. I don't know why they'd start now.
Nope. And this is your point match
Yep.
for the gold division.
Yeah, it's the point match, not the hot seat.
The winter side finals.
Nope, it's not that either. It's the point match. We're in the Pacific Northwest. We can say point match now.
Woohoo!
Whack.
All right, maybe you had to
Did he
let your
make
partner
anything?
break. No, he didn't make a ball. See, I actually, even if she doesn't have a strong break, I like her breaking because Chris should be making the decision on what to shoot.
Yep. Well, he could still coach her,
Yeah, you
even from the chair. Shoot the one.
Yeah, you can, but you don't get to look over there at everything. See, does that ball go there? Does this go? Is that in the way? And so he's the one that needs to be at the table making the decision
Actually,
on.
all he needs to do is just turn around and look at the big screen because we'll probably switch between 3 different camera angles while she's deciding.
Yeah,
But yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah. Vernon not entirely happy with the leave he left his partner. His partner might not be entirely happy with the leave he left his partner either.
Does the 4 go on the side?
It does, but he wanted to be a little better on it.
Yeah. Well, of course. Don't we all want to be perfect?
Yeah.
I don't. Perfect is boring.
Well, then I want to be perfectly imperfect.
Okay, good.
I want to be imperfect, just the perfect amount.
Okay.
Oh,
It's-
where's the cue ball going?
Oh no.
All right, that's going to bring team of Byers and Chmil to the table, shooting stripes.
With ball in hand.
With ball in
and
hand.
it's Irina's shot.
Yes, because Chris broke.
Uh-huh. And she's shooting this 9 in, so she can go over for the 14 or next.
Yeah, 14 and then 11 and then back up table. Or back down table, I mean.
Yeah, because that is over by the foot spot. It's table relation and not ball relation. She can shoot this in. The cue ball go off of the end rail and up the rail towards the 10 ball a little bit.
Yeah, that 15 is really the only problem ball
Yeah.
for the stripes. If the 15 goes in the side, then it's not that much of a problem. But it's it's a pretty small opening from that angle.
Well, it actually looks like it may pass the 12.
Yeah, yeah, it will go if but it's kind of a smaller target to play position on.
She's coming straight at it
She's
right
got
now.
it though. She's landed that ball perfectly for him.
282.
Nice shot there, Miss 282.
It's going to be your nickname from now on. Yeah, we got Mr. 400 with John Schmidt, and that's not
she's-
Fargo 400.
No. And she's Miss 282.
Chris telling her, I think, to shoot the 12 ball, just follow it up a little bit for the 13. Because if she goes past the 13, he's got nice angle to slide down below the 8. So she would actually like to go forward. It's probably go to the rail and then back out some for the 13. That's okay. She's got him angle. He's got to go to the end rail first, but this works. Nice shot.
Yeah, she punched that over to the rail and back out nicely to leave angle.
Well, quit over. See, she gets Chris perfect shape, and he does this to her.
Yeah.
Just roll it up, let him shoot it in the side. And that's what Chris just told her. I was reading his lips.
Don't follow it into the corner. Was that part of what he was saying?
No, he was like, just shoot it in the corner and follow it up. Let me shoot it in the side pocket.
Well, okay, or in the corner.
Does it go in the corner? Well,
The upper right corner, I mean.
yeah. Yeah.
From here, I shoot this to the corner.
I shoot it to the corner too. Yep, and so does Chris.
All right, we're all in agreement. We have a quorum.
A little bit below center, draw it to the side rail and back to the end rail, just in case.
That's a nice shot. On the hill.
Yep,
Making quick work.
I am not surprised. Their matches are probably some of the only ones in the room that aren't going hell. In case you haven't heard it yet, ladies and gentlemen, $45,000 added to these events this week.
Woohoo! That's a new record for the Western BCA, their highest yet.
35% more than last tournament, or last year. I think, which was, like 35 or 30, at 30 or something. But yeah, it's 35% more money added to this one than the last year. And if you play in the Western VCA and you aren't here, that is your money you're losing out on.
Yeah, come get that money.
Come get you some. And some jam up apparel too, and
Yeah.
and some
chocolate.
sweets, some sweets from Miss Sweet Cindy Medina.
Just look for the I Heart Chocolate neon sign.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe she's a concrete finisher?
No,
She's a concrete finisher.
I don't believe it.
I'm telling you, she is. You want to see the pictures on Facebook? It's got to be true. No.
All right, Vernon Joe with the break. Looks like going for the second ball break. Did he make anything?
Yeah. Two balls just went down the track.
All righty. So that's a big affirmative. All right, well, I guess we're taking stripes. Mainly because of that 2-7 being blocked by the 11 over here. So you start with the 10, shoot it down this down the corner, roll forward, probably for that 14 to the bottom right corner. And then from there, 11, 13, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, she rolled forward for the 14, so this
No,
is okay if he
It's
can.
okay.
I think he can miss the 2-7 rolling forward.
Hopefully.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe can he slide off of it and go between the 11 and the 7, and then
That's a tight squeeze. Maybe.
and then maybe come off the rail and hit the 7 or something to open it up a little bit more. I can't tell if he's got that kind of angle.
Anderson Pool, table 6. Anderson Pool, table 6. You are on the clock.
All right. Well, hope to see you in the fall, Jeremy.
Yeah, I hope everybody gets to see us in the fall. Oh, that wasn't what you were talking about. It wasn't about me.
Yeah, just too bad they don't have the CWO anymore.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right, he did your shot, sort of.
Yeah, he couldn't miss. I think he was trying to go in between them. Yeah, get out the bridge and wafer this in.
And then you got to hurry up and pull the bridge out of the way before it comes back and,
Yeah.
and hits the bridge and your cue stick, and yeah. Or just shoot the 15 now and come back to the 11 later.
Just wafer it in, Kathy. Outer molecule.
No, don't overcut it.
Yeah, that would be an overcut, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she could cut it into that side rail
Cut
if she
the
really
paint
tried
off
to.
of it.
Okay, that's a little better.
Cut the shine off that ball.
Do they still have a shine on them? They've been playing on these for a while.
Yeah, I can see him from here. Aren't they glass coated?
Yeah, these are the Cyclop balls. What did you miss? Well, you missed some pool playing.
Rewind it and you'll find out, Bernie.
Yeah, you can rewind.
Up to 4 hours.
All right.
There were some people won and some people lost. There was some heartbreak. Don't go in there. No. Well, that is your match, ladies and gentlemen.
And this was a side match. This
Yeah.
was the A side
Kathy
finals.
and Vernon's still in it.
Yeah, they
Go
guaranteed,
regroup.
guaranteed at least third, right?
Guaranteed third. They need to go regroup, get ready to come back tomorrow and play some pool.
All right, and we got some more hot seat action for you coming up in not too long from now, so
Yep.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.